CFR Network, CFR News. We back in the lab. Special guest, daughter of a legend. I got the one and only Lil Marv in the building, man. What it do, C-Star?
What's up with y'all, man? I'm glad to be tapped in with y'all. What's up with y'all? What's up with the UK, man? I got so much love for the UK. I don't think it's even understood, man. But I'm glad to be here. We tapped in. I'm tapped in with y'all. Y'all tapped in with me. So we're gonna do a little bit of talking. We're gonna get into it.
Definite, man. We're gonna get deep into the mind of Lil Marv, man. You know what I mean? And get everything in between, man. So firstly, honors, man. Honors for gracing the broadcast with yourself. I think you got an interesting story, and most definitely you've got legendary footprints to and footsteps to try and fill. You know what I mean? In comparison to the Queen. You know what I mean? So
yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Before we jump into your story, as I've been doing everybody in the last year plus since we've been going through this here pandemic/zombie apocalypse, as I refer to it.
Right.
How's life been treating you, Marv?
I mean, man, life ain't never gonna be the easiest. You know what I mean? But one thing I will say is that with this pandemic and everything that's been going on, I honestly been just doing my best to make the most out of this. You know what I mean? So I've been doing good, actually. I've been just working. You know what I mean? I've been working on these clothes. Clothing don't stop.
Yes.
I started the High Visionary Apparel. So I'm so like into that and just getting the business side of things for me started in my life. So, I mean, the pandemic and things have been crazy, but for the most part, I'm taking everything I can in this pandemic to make my money and to make moves. So that's how it's been for me lately, man, just working.
Yes, I hear that. And for most of the siblings and the guests, they've been utilizing their time wisely. And as you said, you know, let's start this clothing line going. You know what I mean? Because I would imagine you ain't been able to go out to too many places. I know Florida, a lot of people have been going down there to do performances and stuff. But outside of that, I mean, that's the opposite coast and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Now, shoot, I'll be down to go to Florida too. I'll be out there actually next month.
You see it there?
Yeah.
So good to hear, man. You've potentially turned a negative into a positive, and that's what it's all about, man. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Utilizing the time wisely to, you know, and even if it's not in a business sense, like, what am I doing? Who am I as a person? You know what I mean? Like, rather than sitting in front of the old Netflix and chill, you know, pick up our book, you know, pick the phone up.
This was all about finding yourself. All this time that people have had to be by themselves, to figure out why they are the way they are, figure out what they want to be. I feel like a lot of this experience we've had, it was for that. And, you know, it definitely helped me find myself a lot more. I'm diving deeper into things I didn't even know I was capable of, you know? So I hope everybody else is doing the same.
Keeping the priorities in check and tapping into that untapped potentiality, which has always been there, but with the grind of the long hours of work, especially over there in the wilderness of North America, y'all work hella hard, you know, 2-3 jobs and all that, long working days. Don't get it twisted, we work hella hard over here, but you know, I know it's a different thing over there. So just finding the opportunity, that still time, that silence, to be able to go internally and as the mantra is, become and create the best version of yourself every time. So I'm glad, man. I'm glad we're winning, man. We're winning. What, before we even go any further, plug all this clothing line that you got going. Tell us more about that. Yeah, give out all the
so the clothing brand is called High Visionary. I came up with this concept when I was actually in high school, but I didn't have everything I needed to really put the vision in front of me and get it started. So High Visionary Apparel is I'm on the phone. It's a Stoners Apparel. You know, I started it out as a Stoners Apparel, but it's not just for stoners. It's for all my visionaries. Everybody who has a vision and who can see it. We all ain't gonna touch it instantly, but as long as you can see your vision and you apply yourself to get there, that's why I kind of created this brand, you know. So I do the high visionary. I do some custom visionary products for people, you know, who don't smoke or they have their own preference. And it's been cool. You know, I've gotten a good following from it. Y'all can follow the Instagram to that as well as High Visionary Apparel.
I'll
You
make
can place
sure
orders through
I'll
there.
have links below in the description. You got a website as well, sis, or is
For
it just
sure, website as well? Yep, website is the same thing. So yeah, shoot, I'm just trying to get it in any way that I can. If it's presented to me, you know what I mean, I'm running with it. And at first, my mom like actually got me. Well, my mom actually had the Cricut machine, you know, and stuff like that. But she was like not into it. She was like, I know you're gonna do something with this. So once she gave me the Cricut, and then I had the heat press and I just put everything together, it was over from there. You know what I mean? So my goal with High Visionary, I plan to make High Visionary a household name, even if I just start with the West Coast. You know what I mean? So that's what High Visionary is about. We got all kind of apparel, sweatsuits, t-shirts, hats, face masks, whatever you need. Y'all tap in with me for your needs.
Definite, man. And trust me, Lil Marv, we got a strain coming our way soon, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure. I'm gonna make sure I send you some gear too, bro, for sure.
Definite, sibling. Definitely, we can do that there, man. We can do that there. So it's amazing. It's amazing to hear. I did check out the Instagram very briefly before to see what, you know what I mean. Are you coming up with these designs, sis?
Yeah, I'm coming up with these designs, man. Well, the first I have two designs right now. I have the one where he has the headphones and the blunt. And then I got the one with the lips and the blunt for the ladies. My mom actually came up with that first concept, the one with the headphones and the joint.
Yes.
She created that one. So once she created that, it gave me the idea of what kind of designs I wanted to have for the clothes. So I feel like the headphones and the joint is more cool for the fellas. And then the lips and the blunt is more sexy for and appealing to the ladies. You know what I mean? So, and I'm just getting started on the designs. Like once I really find somebody who's into that, then that's going to be a different story. You know, I'll be able to broaden my horizons a bit, but it's coming out pretty good so far.
Definite, man. I'm feeling it. I'm most definitely feeling it. And as you say, it is, you know, smoker related, but just the as you say, with the women's with the lips with just a little blunt in there. That's you know, I mean, that could be a cigar. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, she don't even gotta be a smoker. Females roll for their fellas, you know, all day. So
and some of the best
you know
rollers.
I definitely don't wanna stagger away from the people who are still visionaries, because that is the main concept of the brand. It's just being a visionary. I'm a visionary, but when I smoke, I'm reaching heights in my mind that I wasn't even thinking about 15 minutes ago. You know what I mean? So that's how I ended up putting the high part in there. But mainly it's all about being a visionary.
And when you say, as soon as you said that, all I'm thinking of, this is going to predate your time on this earth, but there was a cartoon back in the day called The Visionaries.
Yeah.
That shit was
check
dope.
that out.
Yeah, man. You'll probably see some clips on YouTube. It was many, I'm telling you.
Right. That'll help me with some new design concepts too as well.
This is it. I'm thinking exactly the same thing, sis. I'm thinking exactly the same thing. So again, I'll make sure I've got the links below to the website and to the IG page so y'all can check that out. Let's jump in the old DeLorean with Doc and Marty, sis, and let's go back in time before there was officially a artist named Lil Marv.
Right.
Where do we want to go? Where do we want to start?
Well, shoot, before that, man, there was I feel like there was always gonna be a Lil Marv. I just had to find my comfort in the game, in the industry, and just being an artist and figure out what kind of artist I wanted to be. Not if I wanted to be myself or not, but if I wanted to be a conscious rapper, or if I wanted to rap about what the young people go through. So before I actually was Lil Marv, you know what I mean? I was just regular girl. You know what I mean? I enjoyed school, basketball. Basketball was mainly always my thing. I was a basketball player. So once I graduated and things, it just basketball was always cool, but it's not something that I see myself really wanting to do in the future. I wanted to be a business owner. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to be in control of my life and my finances and what I got going on. So I've always been in the studio with my mom, of course.
Yep.
Always, since I was a kid. You know what I mean? I would just watch her do her thing, record herself, all of the above. So once I got to high school,
Hey, stop
and
there, stop there. Let's not go too quick. Let's not go too quick, sis. So pre-high school, we're in the lab with all of the pioneers and the
the
spitters.
pioneer.
You know what I mean? The spitters,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, from that sack and everywhere else. Like as a youngster
Great.
now, like
Yeah.
let's say let's go to maybe 8, 9 when you're that kind of age.
Yeah.
Did you really know? Actually, no. Let's not even put an age limit onto it. You're in the studio with the Queen, with Bo Loco, with
Right.
Tay, with LaRue the hard hitter, with Pizzo
Yeah.
the heater man. You know,
Yeah.
like, did you know at that time how big this thing was, or was this
I
these?
didn't. I didn't. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I want to say like to an extent I did, but when I was like 9, 10,
Mhm,
11, like I would be there in the lab. I would be there for the sessions, but I wasn't mentally all the way tapped in with the songs and what they was talking about.
mhm,
You know what I mean? And then I think I really started to pay attention once I started finding music. You know, like damn, my mom did a song with Pop. Damn, you know what I mean? Like, so it really took me getting older to realize the gravity of how of everything that they did to get to, you know what I mean, to make the
mm.
household names that they made for themselves that I'm gonna carry to this day. You know
Yes.
what I mean? So it took me a minute. It really
Mm.
did. It took me a minute to be like, oh, I'm with the real G's of this shit.
Yes.
You feel me? I'm really tapped in. You know,
Mm.
it took probably till I would say probably about 14.
Okay. Okay. That
14.
that makes sense because at that time you're really becoming your own sort of person. You know, a
Right.
young woman at that time, you know, a young teenager. So it is, yeah. Your friends them are saying like, hey, you know, you was there when they filmed when they recorded that film.
Right.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's crazy. It is
Ain't it?
crazy when I really think about it.
Mm. Did you have was you at all in the sessions when Bo did that Enemy of the States?
I'm not sure. I really don't remember. I was so young.
No, this would have been 98. This would have been, I think, Enemy of the
Yeah,
State came out.
I was only like 4, going on 5 at that time.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm still
Okay.
a baby, man.
Yes, I
Sheesh.
keep
Well, I'm getting up
forgetting
there,
you.
but
Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So you're finding self early
Mhm.
teens and stuff. You're doing the boarding thing. Academically wise at school, were you into the arts, poetry, drawing and that kind of stuff? Like what were the other things you did
I was
outside?
into the arts. Yeah, I was into the arts, but I took like business and communications in high school. That was my main course. I took business and communications. I wanted to learn like how to run an online business. That's why I'm able to run my online business now. Shout out to my business course and my business teacher. But yeah, I did take arts. I took a little bit of graphic design art. So that was fun. Those two things I was able to take and apply it to what I'm trying to do in my life now. So it actually did help. Because I know when we're young and we in school, we'd be like, what the hell do I need to
Mm,
take this class for? I'm not going to use this in real life.
yeah.
But I'm just so thankful that I decided to take those classes because now I'm able to use everything I learned from that and just apply it. And it has really helped me out a lot. I mean, I did good in math and history and all that, but I never was that kind of student. You know what I mean? I'm an
Hmm.
artsy person. So I've always wanted to do something that I knew I could use in the future, you
Yes.
know? And I'm not saying that being a mathematician or, you know, whatever they call it, I'm not saying that you can't use those things in the future. You can use all those things in the future, but for my life and what I wanted to do and where I was going,
Hmm.
it ended up being perfect. Little did I know. So
All for a reason. That book of life that we've got, you know what I mean? We take these
yeah.
left turns and these right turns, and then 10 years later, it's like, oh, I realized why I did that now. I can
Right,
use this.
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's why I was in the classroom, like bored out of my head, but still taking it in, still peeping game.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I can apply this opportunity now, or I can, yeah, remix it a little something and say, yeah,
Right.
work, tweak
Definitely.
it to this. Powerful, powerful.
Yes.
And your mom's does have a, I don't think I would class your mommy as a conscious rapper, but
No.
there's consciousness all throughout all of y'all music, man. It's an
Right. Definitely. I mean,
excellent blend.
we're definitely in. We're MCs. You know, I'm
Hmm.
an MC first, but I feel like at my age, I'm able to take a little bit of everything and mix it into one. So being a conscious rapper, but talking about ratchet stuff at the same time, you know what
Hmm.
I mean?
Hmm.
I've learned how to place all that in one song. So
Yes.
yeah, it takes a lot more than just being that rapper. You know,
For
when
sure.
when you really want to be something.
Definite, and you're highlighting it. You're showing and proving that, as you say. I
Right.
mean, it's, and listen, don't get it twisted. Some people just have their lane, and all they can do is talk fuckery or talk,
Right.
gangster shit or ratchet shit. That's all they can do. Bless them. You know, and some are real
Yeah.
talented at that. There, I'll salute the people who just stay in the mud. But
Right.
it's only for stages, man. Like we go to elementary, we go to kindergarten, we go to all these
Yeah.
are all stages throughout life. So it's good to see that, we can apply a little bit of, I'm gonna give you what you want, but then also
Right.
I'm gonna drop a jewel in there. So
Exactly.
whether you get this jewel straight away, like I'm telling you, sis, when I was listening to Marva and when I was listening to Bo Loco, I was a savage. I was a
Right.
savage, sis. I didn't know nothing about not well. I won't put myself down like that, but I was a savage man. I was worldly, you know what I mean. So growing got older and becoming like a real man, like an adult, and then going back and
Yeah.
still listening because I'm still listening to this thing. I'm hearing all these jewels. I'm like, what? I didn't hear this. I'm just hearing other
Right.
stuff initially, you know what I mean? But I'm going back and I can go back to the mid 90s and there's just jewels
Right.
upon jewels. Um,
Mhm.
and I thank them for doing that because, as I say, it's music is a powerful medium, a
Yeah, it is.
powerful medium. It
It
has
is.
the ability to incite love, hate, fear.
Yeah.
We can tell stories with that there. It
Right.
seems currently, and I love the storytelling element of it as well. I really like the way people can paint
Right. Me
those
too.
pictures, man. You
Take
hear
me
it.
there with you.
This is it. You almost feel like you're in the car with them or walking up the block
Right.
with that there. Um,
Yeah.
it's amazing, and it's great to hear that you've got those lyrical skills. uh,
Thank you. Thank you.
Definite, man, definite. And I ain't just saying this because you're daughter of the legend. You know what I mean? I ain't saying that at all. I
No,
see
I
it.
feel you.
You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
Outside of the close knit
Mhm.
MCs, who were some of your favorite artists or inspirations on your come up?
My inspirations was Pac, Lauren Hill. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Really the old heads that was really talking about stuff.
mm-hmm,
I mean, that's really all I listened to growing up. That's really all the kind of stuff that my mom slaps, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So like Tupac, Lauren Hill, and Pacino, shout out to Ann
Ooh,
Pacino,
Am
you know what I
Pacino.
mean?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I was listening to some real artists. You know, it didn't take. I mean, I was always young. I've always had energy. I've always been willing to
Mm,
have fun, but it's the music that hits different for me that takes me to a different place. You know what I mean?
mm,
So it was artists like that that I was listening to. The Jacka, you know, rest in
Jack.
peace to the Jacka
Rise in
man.
paradise, Jack.
Rest in
Rise in
paradise.
paradise.
Mm.
Definite, man.
Yeah, so I was listening to a lot of artists like that. I wasn't really too much into mainstream artists, not like I am now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So those are the kind of people that had an influence on the kind of artist that I am today.
Hey,
Definitely.
Marv, we can't forget the Nut Factor, T Nutty.
You feel me? You can't forget the Nut Factor, T Nutty. That's what I'm saying. Like the people who was really in the stuff that they was talking about is they gave me the most inspiration because they were so real.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they didn't have to be what the world perceived them as or wanted to be. They just was their own kind of artist, and they rapped about real shit. You
Yes.
know. So yeah, shout out to T Nutty, shout out to Uncle Bo, you feel me? The Nut
Mm,
Factors, you feel me? Shout out to Keeloon, the whole West Coast Mafia, really.
yes.
You know what I mean? So
The whole of
I
them.
I got inspiration from all of them. I still get a lot of inspiration from them. Shout out to Hit a Slam, 40. You feel me?
40, 40 Wilder.
I still get my inspiration from them cats too, because they still moving. You know what I mean? Regardless of the circumstance. So a lot of those people had a huge influence on me.
Major. Mailman. First album I got off E40 was Mailman, 1993.
Man, if I could go back, if I could have E40 drop some stuff like back then, boy. Yeah, he's had some stuff. He still got some stuff too. He's dropping some dope stuff.
Definitely.
But yeah, man, I was around a lot of positive, dope artists alone just from the city. You know what I mean? So
and spitters as well. As you say, the cadence and the spit and the flow, like yo, Marv, Nutty, and 40 were just ridiculous with the rapid fire. It was like a flipping you know what I mean, an AK-47.
I'm telling you, and T Nutty he still is, boy. T Nutty is one of the coldest cats in the game. That his cadence and his word flow and just the way he spits, even when he's spitting hella fast, it's just impeccable. You know what I mean?
And most importantly, sis, you can hear every single word he's saying.
That he says, yeah. Definitely. That's what it's about. For a minute, I'm just now diving back into learning how to, not even really learning, just being comfortable with doing more slow stuff, because T Nutty was one of those influencers I had. So if you go back to like my first album and stuff, I'm rapping hella fast. You know what I mean? Hella fast. And I learned that from people like him, though. You know what I mean? So I want to be able to rap fast, but I need them to understand exactly what I'm saying, because we don't do the mumble rap. Period.
Nah, we don't do that there. Hey, but listen, some of the beats are hella cool, but that's the same with everything, man. There's always a dope ass producer, and they'll just put them, and you think, this is nothing but slaps, but the vocals, what?
Right.
And you know what, sis? Listen, I don't think many people are really doing the mixtape thing no more, but I really think that you, Marv, and the rest of the pioneers need to tech as jacking for beats, man. Grab that shit, you know what I mean, and lay some real game on that there.
Yeah, that would be raw.
That's what the game's missing, man. That's what the game's missing. Some of that real.
Yeah, I feel you definitely on that. I just have to bring them all to the table. It's not something that's impossible, though.
Yes. So. Exactly. You know, as a woman or as a man thinketh, so it shall be.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So first album was 2018, right?
Yep.
Daughter of a Legend.
Daughter of a Legend. That was the first album, man. Shout out to that album. It opened me up a lot.
Very reminiscent to that Fearless cover.
Say that again.
Very reminiscent to your mother's Fearless album cover.
Oh yeah, you know, that's my thing. My whole thing about it is, I don't want something to happen to my mom. I'm giving her roses, her flowers, and I'm paying homage to really where every part of me as an artist comes from. You know what I mean? So that's why I redid the front cover of Fearless. I took another cover off the back. You feel me? But that's why I did that. I'm just paying homage. You know what I mean? I'm just paying homage to the queen, to the great. So, and I plan to do many more like that. I mean, I got songs of hers that I want to redo that I think will go crazy. Redo and put her on it. You know what I mean? You're going to be seeing a lot of that. I'm going to take some of her old styles and things like that and put it in a video and shit like that. It's going to be all types of stuff. You know what I mean? So that she can also feel like what she meant to me as an artist. You know what I mean? And that I paid attention more so to how she moved as an artist and what she was doing as an artist and how hard she was. And just the overwhelming love that people have for her. You know, I've always admired that. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, shout out to moms. I'm just paying homage. That's all.
for shiggity, because most women, and it's so unfortunate that female artists, a lot of them, it's a visual thing. And with Marv, it was
Yeah.
bars, man. It was just
Yeah,
bars.
strictly bars. Strictly bars, and I love that about her. So imagine how that makes me feel in a time where whether I'm lesbian, whether I'm butch, or whether I dress girly, I can be comfortable and be myself and still
Mm,
be progressive as an artist. That's a big deal to me. You know
hmm.
what I mean? Because like when I go back and look, not even when I go back in that time, I was like, dang, my mom got swag. Like you don't never see her really put some long ass
Yeah.
thigh boot heels on. She was
Yes.
gangsta as they come, and that's what I loved about her.
Mm,
Loved it because you're not really selling nothing. You just being yourself. You
yes.
just sex sells. We all know that.
Hmm.
But if you're not applying that and you're still excelling, just being a dope artist, it goes to show a lot.
Talent, it goes to show you raw. Listen, talent sells. That's it. They try and
Yeah.
give you the illusion. Oh no, you gotta have these injections or get some body sculpting done and show your body off. And no.
No, yeah, you don't even have to do that.
No. Just have some integrity. And listen, again, look, don't get it twisted. Look, if y'all want to do that, you know what I mean? There's a place for y'all. But me
Right.
personally, that's not
I'm
that's not
cool.
for me. You know what I mean? For sure,
Right.
man. Generally, as I tell everyone, I'm stuck. I'm old school, like shell toe Adidas. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
So
Classics.
this is what I'm saying. So from like 90s up to maybe what 2010, maybe
Right.
2011. That's my eras, man. I don't really, unless it's the pioneers and the legends coming with something new. I ain't checking for none of this new shit, man.
Right. Right, man. The new shit ain't bad. It's just all the same.
Yes,
You know?
that's until someone can say, "Yo, Noble, check this person out." I don't know who's who. You know what I mean? This shit's all
Right.
the same, man.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody got the same sounds. I mean, the cadence is even the same.
Mm,
So that's one thing about me. I make sure I'm always gonna be myself as an artist off the court. You know what I mean? So I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the way my mom raised me. I got my own mind. I got my own self conscious, and I'm just so cool with being myself.
hmm.
And I'm thankful that I'm able to feel like that about myself because everybody don't. You know.
For shiggity. You gotta be comfortable in your own skin. You gotta be
Definitely.
yeah, comfortable in your own skin, and you've got to have drive. Don't settle for second fiddle kind of thing. You've got a plan, you've got to go
Right.
seek it, and sometimes it it's good at an early age. You kind of have found your purpose of sorts. You know what it do and what you where you want to go kind of thing. Some people,
Yeah.
they're gonna be stuck still, 30s, and then they realize they come out the penitentiary,
True.
they got bodies, all kind of stuff, and then they realize, yo, this ain't the thing. Like,
Right.
I wasn't put on this earth to do this. I wasn't put on the earth to take the life of someone who looks like me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I gotta find another way to do this here. You know what I mean? To make this income.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Definitely. It's all about choices. Before you didn't come out with that for nothing. Everybody got choices.
Mm,
And I understand that some people don't find themselves, find what they really want to be, want to do. Some people it takes them till they 40 or they need 30s. And I
mm,
understand that. But we do all got choices, and it's about the choices you decide to make early on as well. You know
definite.
what I mean? So one thing I've always told myself is no matter where I end up, I ended up there based off my choices,
Hmm.
my decisions, which way I'm gonna decide to move. You know what I mean? So it's
Hmm.
it's it's so much life out here for everybody to be what they want to be.
Definite.
It just take that one person to feel that. So
For shiggity.
I
Hey,
agree.
hey, what's your thoughts on the Hyro crew, hieroglyphics? Pep
You
loving
said on
them
the what?
on hieroglyphics, the group.
Hieroglyphics, the group.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't think I know who they are.
Ah, sis, you know who they are, man. They're from Oakland, the Oakland OAK
I be
brothers, man.
so bad with names. Nah, but look, honestly, I wasn't really tapped into a lot of Bay Area artists like that.
Okay. Oh,
Not
you
I won't say a lot of Bay Area artists. I will say in a time if it wasn't mainstream yet.
all right
You
then.
know what I mean?
I'll give you a track, 93 till infinity. Does
I
that ring?
think I've heard it before.
Yeah. You need to do
I'm sure I've heard it before.
you gotta flow over that, Marv. You gotta flow over that
Yeah,
beat. That's a
I'm gonna
classic,
check it out.
classic
I'm gonna
slaps
save
right
that.
there.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm gonna save that because I'm gonna really check it out too.
yeah, for shiggity, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's timeless, man. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The fact that not don't tell me I'm not don't get it twisted. Not every single track, but from an album which is 15 tracks, you will have at
yeah,
least, I would say, 4 to 6 tracks which are
yeah.
timeless. You can play that shit
Time.
in 3,000 and you're gonna be like,
Right,
this shit knocks.
right. Man, there's so much work to be done still.
Mm.
So we just
So
working.
definite, man, definite. So we're two albums deep. What's next? What's next on the horizon for Lil Marv?
Man, right now, realistically, I'm not taking a break on the clothes. The clothes still gonna always circulate. This year, I spent a lot of last year on the clothes. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? I probably dropped only a couple videos last year. So this year, it's all about consistently dropping. For me, we dropping videos. I'm gonna drop another little EP and just dropping visuals. I'm trying to drop as many visuals as I can, even visuals from the first album.
Yeah.
So that's really what I got into play this year. Put myself back out there again and a lot more, regardless of the pandemic. So I got a couple shows coming up. You know what I mean? I got a show February 27th out here in Santa Rosa. I got another show in Sac. So this year I'm back focused strictly on the music and just dropping consistent content for people because I know they want it.
Yeah, man. Flood it.
That's what I'm on.
Flood the thing, man, with the music. You have to, and as you say, with the visuals, because I think that's important in this day and age because people like to
Yeah.
see the visuals. They want to put the person to the lyric, to
The
to the tracks.
lyrics. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So just more, I just want people to see more of me this year. They heard me, but they gotta see me more. That's all.
Yes. So, our record label wise, is your stuff being done independently?
Yeah, my stuff is all independent right now. That's what I'm saying. As far as High Visionary, I plan to make it more than just a clothing line. I'm gonna start my own label with that. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm always rocking with Queen Business. You know what I mean? That's my mom's label.
Yeah.
I'm always rocking with her. I'm always right under her. As far as any other labels, like I've thought about signing to Uncle Bo before, you know what I mean? But the politicals come with that, you know. So I don't really, other than that, nah, I won't be signing to any labels. I'm not even a paperwork kind of artist. I don't like people to even be involved with my money.
Yeah, of course.
Really, and I mean, this day and age, it's like you don't even need the label.
Hey,
You
so
don't even need the label.
what's Bo's label called then? It's not West Coast Mafia, right?
No, it's what is it? Bo presents something.
Okay. I'll have to do the knowledge.
But before I dropped that first album, and me and my mom had talked a couple times about it, like, you know, if I should join his label, and we just ultimately decided, like, career-wise and age-wise, and just the time that we in, it wasn't the best decision.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully one day I'll be turning High Visionary Apparel into the brand, to the label as well, and then I can start getting Sacramento female artists that I can put on that. You know what I mean?
For sure. Because there's a lot of talent in that Sac Town, man. Too much talent, man.
It is. It really is. It really is. There's some talent out here, baby. So yeah, that's the goal.
Hell of talent. Feature wise, who we looking to work with? Have I put some bugs in the ear for the EP?
Oh man. For the EP, shoot, I got Dirty Don. You feel
Okay.
me? Shout out to Dirty Don from the South. I got him, you feel me, on the album. Of course, I got the Queen on the album.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'll have Get It Indie. I don't know if you know who Get It Indie is out
Mm.
of the Bay, but she's inside. You gotta
Okay.
tap in with her because she's dope. I mean, she got right now to me, if I don't got Sac online, she got Sac online. But
Right. You got to shoot me that link then, sis, because I ain't heard of that one.
right, yeah, Get It Indie. Look her up on YouTube. She got some amazing shit. She just dropped a mixtape too. And then yeah, so my thing is, I really want to. I mean, aside from Dirt, shout out to Dirty Don. I'm all about the ladies right now.
Mm.
So I'll be working with Singular. You feel me? She's out of Santa Rosa, California. She's a dope rapper. She just dropped an album. Her name is Singular. And yeah, other than that, I'm just pushing forward to work with the ladies on this project for the most part,
Mm-hmm.
for the
Mm-hmm.
most part. So yeah, you
Get
can look
some
forward to that.
get some of that feminine energy out here. Now, these are all
Yeah.
rappers, or are they rapper singers?
Are these nah, these are all rappers. I mean,
Okay.
honestly, it's rare that I come across female R&B artists that are seriously like into their career and their craft. I meet a lot of singers, I meet a lot of people who can sing, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I haven't ran into that female singer artist that just blows my mind. You know what I mean? I have yet to. I
Okay.
don't feel like I won't. I just haven't ran into her yet. But I'm definitely always interested in working with female singers and male singers. Don't got to be from Sac. You don't got to be from Cali. That's always my hardest thing to find is singers. I promise.
I'm gonna hook you up then. I got a perfect sis who can blow, as they say, at that
Yeah,
H.
link me with her for sure.
Ronnie
Cause
Ronita
I got
Spencer.
tracks that I haven't even completed because I didn't have nobody singing on it. You know?
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna make that
Yeah,
happen. We're gonna make that happen.
yeah,
I'll
for real.
connect y'all to like Connect Four, and y'all do a Sac Town to H Town connection, man. I think that'll be a excellent look, sis. A excellent look.
Okay. Yeah, link me in. It's all good. I appreciate it.
You're most welcome. So as we wind this build down, sis, have we had fun today?
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate you having me. So I could just my goal, another one of my goals this year is uh to get a lot more personal with the people as far as getting to know me. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Some people follow me on social media or they're subscribed to my YouTube, but
Hmm.
a lot of people don't know my personality. They don't know where I come from, kind of what my background's been like. So this was a great opportunity for me to let people on the UK side know, or
Yeah.
whoever's listening that
Mm.
might not know anything about me, they can
This
get
is
that. So I appreciate you for having me.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome. And this is the whole purpose of doing it, man, is to shine light on the legends and obviously the up and coming
Right,
potential legends. You know what I mean? You got all
right,
the
yeah,
tools and all the skills to be able to do it, man. You just gotta have that
yeah,
longevity and be able to, you know what I mean, consistently put out that dope, you know.
yeah, for sure. For sure. So thank y'all for having
Def.
me.
Yeah, again, you're welcome. And my very last question to you, sis, is
Mhm.
as we've gone to some avenues, we can, we kind of know who Lil Marv is. So tell me who
Yeah.
you are, but don't tell me your name, sis.
Okay. Tell you who I am without telling you my name.
Mm,
Uh, shit. I am rap. It's as simple as that.
simple as that. Short and
I am
sweet.
rap. You know what I mean? It gets no realer, but for real though, I am rap. You know what I mean? Shit, I'm rap. I'm love. I am guidance.
Mhm.
All of the above. You know, and I feel like a lot of people who have just heard my music and stuff, man, I look sometimes people look at me, I look mean. I can be a little intimidating, you know, when
Yeah.
I talk kind of firm. I
Hmm.
don't got a soft voice and things like that. So I just want people to get to know the funny side of me, not just the rapper side, the cool side, the
Yeah.
personal side too, more than anything. So, and we doing that here today. So thank you, bro.
That's what it's all about, man. Because people, strangely enough, sis, people strangely enough think that what they hear or what they see on a television screen is that's it. That's the
Right. Or
person.
that's their life.
Yeah,
Nah.
that's them. And it's like, no, 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 no. And
No.
this is the reason why I don't get none of the legends or none of the artists to come on us. And I'm like, hey, do a 16, man. Do a 16.
Right.
It ain't about that, man. People know your verbal skills.
Yeah,
Know.
that's why we here. We know what you could do.
Give me a freestyle. I'm gonna give you a letter. I want you to, you know what I mean?
Right. Man.
Actually,
It's
talking about that,
crazy.
talking about freestyling and all that. What
Yeah.
you can do that
I
there?
know what you mean.
What's your freestyle capabilities like, sis?
Oh, my freestyle capabilities are good. When I first started, I actually hated freestyling because I was just like, damn, off the top of the dome, I gotta come from the top of my head. But gradually, like over time, freestyling really helped me with how to be a better rapper. You know what I mean? Being able to come up with shit on the spot. It's not the most important thing, but it's significant, you know, because people want to know that you rap.
Yeah.
So do you just write and rap or do you rap? You know what I mean? So should I be with the freestyle? I mean, I mess up sometimes. That's the point of it being a freestyle. So
Yes.
I like to freestyle though. At first, back then, I didn't like it. It was very uncomfortable to me, but I don't have no problem with it.
See, we got the freestyle and we got the pay styles, you know what I mean?
You know what I
So
mean?
we can do both, this is what the art of being a master of ceremonies is. It's, the emceeing. It's not just about putting pen to paper or even in some people's
Right.
cases, other folk writing their lyrics for them and then
Right.
no ghostwriting. And listen again, no shade at nobody, as I say these days. Look, if you gotta be in your own position, get in the position and get in the lane you're in. If you've got a verbal skill, but you're not necessarily skilled enough to put pen to pen the thing, then do it. Get a ghostwriter. But
Right.
what I would say is be honest about it. If you ain't writing your bars, just say it, man. You know what I mean? I'm just an
Yeah.
entertainer. I'm just an artist kind of thing. I get my
Yeah, I'm just an entertainer. It's crazy. We got a lot more of those mainstream than we know.
a lot more,
A
sis. A
lot.
lot.
A lot of these people's favorite artists can't write.
Nah. And then to tap it off with the modern technology with the auto tune, like,
Oh yeah.
hey, come on, man! I could get on and just chat a load of stupidness, with nothing, run it through the
Right.
thing, and we got hit.
I tell you.
For shiggity. Hey,
Yeah.
sis, what is your social media? Throw all your social medias out, and again, I'll make sure I put all the links down below.
Yeah, for surely follow me on Instagram, y'all. My Instagram is Lil Marvaless. Um, Follow me on the High Visionary page too. It's me, clothing, High Visionary apparel. Everything is spelled normal. Most importantly, please go subscribe to my YouTube, Marvaless the Rebel. You can even look it up. Just type in Lil Marvaless if you need to. Subscribe. Like some, leave some comments. Let me see y'all in there. But other than that, y'all follow me on Instagram. Y'all be tapped in with me. Y'all got any questions, anything y'all want to know, or y'all just want to view me? Yeah, y'all follow me. It's all love. I appreciate it.
Definite. And my very last thing is, as I said to you pre-build, you look just like your mammy and you
I
sound
know.
just like your mammy, you know what I mean?
I've already know that's really my twin. I can't go nowhere without hearing that. I'm like, I know y'all. That's my face. You feel me? Twins.
Yes, for
Twins.
sure. For sure.
Definitely.
Just a strange question. I've just thought of this.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Has anyone mistaken you for thought you were Marv rather than Lil Marv?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think it's worse when they don't see me in person. Like sometimes people come to my Facebook, they be like, Marv, I still never got that verse that I wanted from you from back in the day. And I'll be like, bro, what are you talking about? And it's happened in person a lot before too. Or even just like one time we was out just at the shop getting my car fixed. They don't even think that's my mom. They think that's my sister. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So,
Wait,
but yeah, I get that all the time. Or if
well,
they don't think I'm her, they just gotta let me know, like, you sound just like her and look just like her.
yeah,
Even the way I carry myself is just like her. So
d-
it's just scary, man.
definite, man. The chromosomes are very close, man. Very, very
Jeez,
sheets.
it is. It's severely close. I don't even know what parts of my father I took, really. You know what I
All the,
mean?
it was all the mitochondrial DNA that was passed down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And don't forget, sis, melanin don't crack, man. Melanin don't
It
crack. That's
don't.
that's why
That
you
part.
mammy, like, is that your sister? Which one
Yeah,
of you two are
yeah.
older? Who's the oldest out y'all?
I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing. Shoot, and if I have a little one, she's probably gonna look exactly like us.
Yes,
So
you took the words right out of my mouth. I was just gonna say that, you know what I mean? Lil Marv,
yeah.
the third.
Lil Marv the third. That is crazy. It's crazy because technically I am the third. Because my grandma was Marva, then my mom was Lil Mar. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
okay,
technically
yeah.
I'll be the third, and if my child would be the fourth. But yeah.
Mm,
But
definite.
music wise though,
Yes,
my
yes.
baby's gonna be Lil Marv the third.
The third, man, just like Tommy Wright the third from Memphis. Yeah, man, I like it. I like.
Yeah.
I can see that there, man. I can see that there. Um,
Yeah.
Siblings, listeners, make sure you go over to the YouTube page. The link's going to be below. Go over to the IG page, follow, hit the sis up, and most definitely check the music out, man. Check the
Tap
pedigree,
in.
check the background, the jacket, and I'm sure you will be most definitely surprised. No, I wouldn't say you'll be surprised. You'll enjoy the content, man. You'll enjoy the flavor. You'll
Definitely.
enjoy the flow. And I think this will be another for the playlist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for surely. It's definitely something on there for y'all playlist. Y'all tap in with me.
Definite, man. Comment, like, subscribe, and share if you're new to the CFR network. We got plenty more fire coming.
Yes.